So before I start this project, just want to say a quick thank you to Okie Rover for sending me these gloves. He saw that I go through gloves pretty quickly around here for welding, and he had an extra set, so he sent them to me, which is pretty awesome. So thank you for that. He's also got a channel on YouTube where he works on his Land Rover, so if you're into that, then you go check it out. I'll put his link to his page, his YouTube page, in my the description of this video. So, anyways, let's get to it. Alright, so I'm messing with this because it is way too humid outside to paint the chassis. I took out the fuel gauge to do some tests with it. It's not working. I did test my fuel sender unit though. As I pull it this way, it decreases. And then back that way. I don't know what any of that means as far as the numbers go. All I know is it means that that's functioning properly. When I wired it into my fuel gauge, not surprisingly, it didn't work. And so I took it out and I was just kind of looking at it. And I noticed that if you look on the inside, there's like this little glue that's holding, there you can kind of see that really thin wire, that little filament that goes inside here, and it looks like it wraps around stuff. But then I notice on this side, it's not connected to anything. So it's probably supposed to be connected to that post and have some complete some kind of circuit through here. So I don't know, I'm assuming that's the problem with it. Hopefully I can get this to work. I don't know. I'll glue that back onto that post and see what happens. Hopefully this thing functions because I really like it. Either way, if these gauges turn out to not work, I'm still going to clean this up and put it back in the truck, and then I'll just have some, down below somewhere, I'll put some aftermarket gauges. So I just really like the look of this thing. But I would really like it to function. I did draw a little map of where these wires were at. So hopefully I can, because electronics is something that I'm not comfortable with. I have no knowledge of this stuff. And something I had been thinking about is how I'm going to provide light inside the vehicle to see the gauges, if I can get them to work. And then I noticed these here and here, but there's nothing on the other side. So I'm wondering if there's a light back there. So I don't know what they go to. They just come down to this thing, plug in here, and that's that. So I kind of want to pull one of these off and see what it is. I'll do that right now. Why not? Sure enough, it's a little light bulb. What do you know? For now, since I know for a fact that I'm going to keep this, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disassemble this thing, kind of clean it up. As far as functionality of the gauges and whether I'm going to have to include some supplemental gauges, That'll be to be determined. I don't know what this is. I want to try to do something about that. This is the hose off this empty can of brake cleaner. Anything besides your skin? A little, I don't know if you can see that, little piece of wire. Alright, and the broken speedometer is fixed. I use a little hose like this that I split down the middle with a razor blade. You can see it's like half a hose. Then I just went down to the floor, found a little piece just like this. They're all over the place because they come flying off of this thing. I straightened it out and I set it in here. I want to try something real quick. New speedometer cable. Which end? This end. Oh, if I twist this, check it out. See how fast I can get to go. Oh yeah, we got up to like 50. I can only get it to work if I touch that filament directly. I pinch that filament up against this post. Now that glue isn't all the way dry, The little filament is glued around the post, so maybe I should wait for it to dry, because when I touch it back here, it doesn't do anything. I have to touch this part of the post somewhere. Where's it at? There it is. At least there is some sign of life. And I know this connection is good because I have it connected on the back here. I just got to get this connection to work right. I'm gonna have some reading to do tonight.